Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to take the chapter of 1 in economics of class 8, that is the chapter 1 introduction to economics. Economics is a part of social studies. It is one of the part of social studies. We know we have social means it covers everything. It is based on our society. Whatever we see in the society, we are divided. Like history, it is of the past event. And I come to civil science or like political science, it is about politics, about sociology, geography, and economics is also one of the subject. And even you have business studies. So today I am going to talk about the first lesson of economics, introduction to economics. So economics is a vast subject which includes all those economic activities, which includes the intermediation of money. It talks about the basic problems of the economy and everything. Let's start the chapter. So here is a sentence, let us read it. In our daily life, we use goods and services to satisfy our want. So in our daily life, we use what? Goods and services to satisfy our wants. Let me give you an example of what are goods, what are services, and what are our wants. Why do we need these goods and services? So when I get up in the morning, most of them will be having a habit of taking a cup of coffee or a tea or a milk or something. So basically, if I want to prepare a coffee, what are the things I need? I want milk, I want sugar, and I want coffee powder or something, whatever it is used to it. So I go to a shop, I pay the money, and I take the essential goods which I need to satisfy my want. So those are the things which are physically we can touch and see. Those are called as goods. And when I come to the services, so morning I want to go to my work. Suppose I don't have a vehicle, I just travel in a bus. So at that time, the service I am taking by the public transport, by paying the money, or it might be anything, maybe a Ola, Uber, Auto, something, whatever the things, where I'm paying the money and taking the service to reach my destination. So these are called as services. Or hotels. Hotels also will render as a service. The accommodation, what we take there, all those are all services. And why we are all using these goods and services? The main thing is to satisfy our wants. Yes, to satisfy our wants, we are using these goods and services. When I come to the goods, goods are the tangible things. Tangible means which we can see, which we can touch, and which we can use it. Services are intangible. So tangible opposite is intangible. What is intangible? I cannot touch, either I cannot see, but I can only take the feel of it. I can feel it. So the best example is, you cannot see my teaching or you cannot touch my teaching. So these are the best example for services. And then comes to wants. Wants are basically what are desires. So I wanted to do something. In order to get my satisfaction, wants are like basically a kind of satisfactions. That's it. In economics, the most important terms are economic agents. So let us see who are these economic agents. We have the economic agents like consumers, producers, and distributors. So now let us see who are those producers, who are those consumers, and who are those distributors, and what role do they play. Yes, the people using the goods and services are called consumers. Yes, the people who purchases the goods and services to satisfy his wants, he is called as consumer. He is consuming the goods and services, so he is called as consumer. He is the one who plays a very important role in an economy. Next, the people producing goods and services are called producers. So the person who is manufacturing the goods and services and supplying it to the market, he is called as producer. And then the people who come in between producer and consumers are called distributors. Once the good is produced, it doesn't directly reach the customers immediately. So it goes through various levels before reaching the customers. So let us see who are those distributors. Okay, here you can see between producer and consumers, there are various in between distributors. So, namely, they are called as agents, wholesaler, retailer. You can see the above sentence there. Once the good is produced, it goes through various levels before reaching the customers. Yes, once the good is produced, it doesn't directly reach the consumers. So it goes through various levels before reaching the consumers. So who are those in between persons? He is called as agent, he is called as wholesaler, he is called as retailer. Let me briefly explain who are these agents, who are this wholesaler, and who are this retailer. Yes. So first I'll take as a retailer. So I can see these shops surrounding me. So in our locality there will be some kind of shops where I see n number of items there, and I purchase them at a MRP price. At a MRP price. Always a retailer will sell the products at the MRP price. So he will be having n number of products and he will always sell at a MRP price. And then, so what are wholesalers? Suppose the retailer is having some 10 types of commodities, 10 types of items. The wholesaler will be having only 5 types of item in a large lot, in a large amount. And even the price, when you compare to the retailer and the wholesaler, the price with the wholesaler will be less than the retailer. Retailer always sells the products at a MRP price, but he will be getting the price less than what he sells for her. Now agents. So agent, what he will do is he will take the some particular. So if suppose wholesaler is having 5 kinds of products, the agent will take only 2 particular kinds from the producers and he will distribute to the wholesaler. Then the wholesaler will distribute to the retailer and finally it reaches the consumers. So if a pen is of 2 rupees when the producer is produced, when it comes to agent it becomes 4. When it comes to wholesaler it becomes 6. When it comes to retailer it becomes 8. And the retailer will sell those products to us at a price of 10. For example, I am telling. So this is the process where it goes through. Next, price. It is the value of goods and services expressed in terms of money. So what is price? Price, value. If I am taking on coffee powder, the value of coffee powder is expressed in terms of money. That is 10 rupees. So it is the value of goods and services expressed in terms of money. So what we are doing, we are spending the money to buy the goods and services in order to satisfy wants. But actually, how are we getting this money? Here you can see. Then how do we get money to spend on our wants? Yes, we get money in the form of income when we are engaged in some work or we are employed. Yes, when I'm doing some work or somewhere I'm employed, they pay me the income every month, form of income. So I use that money to satisfy my wants. The another important aspect of the income is, here you can see, the spending of one is always the income of the other. What? The spending of one is always the income of the other. If I'm spending, it is income to someone. If he is spending, it is income to some other. So let us see how it is possible. Here you can see in the blue box it is me. In the blue circle it is me. Suppose I'm working in some cloth company. I get paid every month. I get my income. What will I do? To satisfy my want or the things which I want, I go to a vegetable shopkeeper and purchase the essential vegetables which I need to satisfy my want. Here I go and when I purchase the vegetables, I want to pay him. So that is my spending. What I am paying is my spending. And it will be the income for the shopkeeper. As I am paying, it is the income for him. So he got his income. Now, what will the vegetable shopkeeper will do? He will go to some cloth shop with the income what I gave him. He will go and spend there and purchase some cloth. Again, with my income, he is spending here. His spendings becomes an income to the cloth shop. So the cloth shop income becomes the spendings of the vegetable shopkeeper. Again, what the cloth shop will do? It will go to the cloth company. It will purchase some clothes from the company by paying. Will they give it freely to him? No. He also want to pay some amount to purchase the products. So now he want to spend there. He paid and he took something. Now cloth company's income got. So you can understand here, how did the cloth company get the income? Fine. Again, I am doing my duty there. I am working there. I am giving my service there. So can I give my service freely? No. In return, what the cloth company will pay me? He will pay me the income. Again, he is spending on me. So that is the income of. It is the income for me. This is how the spendings of one is always the income for the other. You can observe in each cycle in an economy. Everything you pay to a small retail shop or you pay to a big mall. Whatever it is, whatever. Always the spendings of one will be the income of the other. The another important term in economics is government. So government plays a major role in an economy. Government, it is responsible for maintaining law and order and provide the basic facilities. Yes, here the government is responsible for what? Maintaining the law and order. Law, we know. What is law? It includes so many acts, so many sections, everything. Order is a set of rules and regulations. I should follow those orders. And it also provides the basic facilities which is indeed to the economy. Next, government also imposes tax for the goods and services it provides. So the main source of income for government is imposing the tax. Yes, government runs the public sectors in so many types of works, but still the main source is imposing the tax because there are many kinds of tax. Okay, so important tax in our country is GST. GST is of many types. CGST, SGST. It is based on some percentages also. So the important tax in our country is GST, goods and services tax. The another important term in economics is scarce resources. Scarce means which is very limited. I have only few of it, which is very limited. So if suppose there is a pond near you, but you have only a cup of water in it. So it is called scarce. So the resource is water and I have it very scarce, very little. So those are called as scarce resources. Resources which are insufficient to satisfy one's wants are called scarce resources. The resource which are insufficient means it is very less to satisfy one's wants. So with that resources I cannot satisfy all of my wants. So those are called as scarce resources. All the wants cannot be fulfilled with the limited resources. Hence, one want to choose only certain wants among the unlimited wants. What will the sentence tell is, suppose I have some 100 of wants using something. I want to choose only 50 wants among them. Okay, 50 important wants among them which can be satisfied with the scarce resource I have. I have a tree. So with that I want to make a furniture, I want to make a chair, or I want to make a pencil or something else means it is very insufficient. Either I want to choose to make a chair or either I want to choose to make it a pencil. So these are my wants. So all of the wants cannot be satisfied with the limited resources. Therefore, scarcity and choice are the basic problems which everyone faces. So scarcity, my resources are scarce and I should choose among it. So the scarcity and choice are the basic problems which everyone faces and are also the common problems. So it is also a common problem of an economy. I will give the best example for it. Suppose I have rupees 20, have 20 rupees, and in that I have mainly 3 wants. So what are those wants? I want to purchase a book, I want to go to a movie, or I want to eat a full meal. So now I'm thinking, so what will I do? I have these 3 wants. All the 3 wants I want it. Okay. And the thing is, tomorrow, if you're not submitting your notes, your teacher is going to punish you. So among these 3 wants, which will you choose? So I'll slowly think and I will decide, let me purchase the book and complete my notes and I'll submit it to the teacher. Because if I don't do so, she's gonna punish me. If I don't eat a meal, nobody will tell me anything. If I don't see a movie, nobody is there to punish me. But if I don't submit the notes tomorrow, my teacher will definitely punish me. So among these 3 wants, I will pick the first one. I will think, yeah, I want a book, so I will purchase only book. Because with the 20 rupees, I cannot purchase all the things. How can I purchase all the things with only 20 rupees? Is it really possible? No. So here, money is scarce. Here, what is scarce? Here, the resources is money and it is scarce. Because why? It is only of 20 rupees. I have only 20 rupees. So it is scarce. Hence, with the scarce resources, I cannot satisfy all of my wants. Meaning topics in the next